Welcome back. Now in this video we will create password field right down in here. So it's going to be simply for the user password, and right in this video we will be working on that. So let's go ahead and create a new dot file right inside the directory of widgets. We're going to name this as a rounded password field. Right inside that we will have a stat for widget, so let's have that in here, and now give the name the rounded password field. Now we don't need this key, remove that, click in here and import the library material.dart. So now we're going to create the on change like we did in the email one. So in here we will say final is going to be non-changeable, and then we say value changed, it's going to be string type, and it's going to be on changed, simply for getting the user password. And let's go ahead and create a constructor for that. So rounded password field, braces, curly braces, write it and semicolon, and take this down. Then we say required this dot on change. Okay, now we are done with that, and let's go ahead and jump right inside the widget build. So in here we will remove that container and we will return the text field container, okay, that we created before right inside the widgets. Let me just show you. And we have already used that right inside the email one, and now we're about to use that text field container right inside this rounded password field. So it's just a text field container. Now in here just simply return it, okay, text field container. We didn't see the signification yet, let me just write it. Okay, it's going to take the child, as you guys know already. Take this down from here. Now right inside the child we will have a text form field, and right inside that widget we will have simply first just go and create the obscure text, because the password is going to be right in the form of obscure text. Okay, it's going to be right inside the dotted form, it's going to be private. So what I'll do, below in here we will say it's going to be bold tab. Okay, we will have that obscure text. Let's create that and give the name obscure text. We're going to set this to true, and now right inside the text field let's have that obscure text. So not obscure text, and then let's have the on change that we just created above. So in here we'll say widget dot on change. There we go, and let's have the cursor color. We will go to the teal one, and then let's do some decoration for that, so make it more proper in manner. So input decoration, the widget right inside that, let's provide the index. Index is going to be password, and in here comma, then let's provide the icon for that. So icon, capital I, and then we'll say icons dot log, because it's going to be simply for the password. So I'll go with the log, this one, that first one, and in here comma, then we will provide the color. For that color is going to be teal, or just fine. Scroll it down. Now we will provide the suffix icon simply for the visibility and visibility off, okay, right inside the password. So what I'll do, below this color in here first we will provide comma, and then in here we will say suffix icon. So basically that suffix icon, as you guys can see, it's icon that appears right after the editable part of the text field and right after the suffix, or let's say suffix tags, within the decoration container. You guys will notice that whenever we will be done with that and test the app. I'll just show you the result and it's going to be more clear then. So don't worry for that. Let's go ahead and work further. Now in here you'll have the gesture detector, okay, for on type. So in here we'll take the on type, and brush tag is down. Right inside this we'll have a sys tag. Since it's a stateful widget, so we have to call upon the obscure tags right inside the sys tag. So it's gonna just change the result dynamically whenever we will just be testing the app. So right inside that, let's have the obscure tags, and then we say just assign the not obscure tags and semicolon right at end. So it's going to change the result dynamically. Now let's provide the child below this in here, and in there we will have the icon for the visibility off and on. So right inside the icon you will have the obscure tags, okay. If gonna be the obscure tags, then write in if we will just simply show the icon visibility 1, okay. So it's gonna be visible, the password. And if there will be no obscure tags, then write in else. What we will do, let's have that in here and provide the icons for the visibility of. If it's not going to be the obscure tags, in that case only we will show that. Make it a proper alignment like that, and in here comma. Now we will provide the color for that. So the color is gonna be just black 54 is fine, all just good. Let me tell you one more time. So if the tag is going to be obscure tags, okay, in the form of that, then write in if we will show the visibility icon. As you guys can see that I in here, it's going to be visible. And if the text will not be obscure, okay, then we will simply write in else, show that icon. You guys will notice that whenever we will test the app, so just don't confuse in that. We are done with that. In here add the constant modifier to remove the zero lines. Now let's have the border for that. So below this gesture detector, put comma first, then we say border and input border dot none. Let's provide that in here and comma. All done. So there's the working of a rounded password field. Now let's go ahead and close that, and we are back again in the body of a login screen. Okay, below this rounded input field we will provide the size box. So there's going to be kind of height between the email one and the password one. So let's have that in here comma first, and then we say size box, give the height 6, and here comma, add the constant modifier, so the yellow line will be gone. Now we will simply have the rounded password field. We didn't see a suggestion. Let me just add the library for that in here comma first. Click in here on this rounded password field and import the library, that one. Okay, now we will provide the on change. So whenever the user will be there right on the password field and enter their password, it's going to be right inside that value. Okay, that one. Right on unchanged, we'll have that value, and the password going to be right inside this value. So let's go ahead and curly braces, take this down. Now what I'll do, we will simply go and create a password controller. Okay, in order to assign the value which will be right inside that, I mean the password is going to be right inside that, and we will assign that right to the password controller. So first we will go and create a password controller. So in here, copy that from here, in here paste it. Now in here we will just change the name right to the password controller. All just fine. Scroll down, and in here we'll say password controller dot tags, and now we have that value. So whenever the user will be just write on change and enter their password, it's going to be right inside that value, and that password which will be right inside that value, we will assign that password right to the password controller dot tags. So that's the process, and we are done with that. I have already hot reloaded the app, so there is no need of doing it again. I will just simply press the Control S, and you guys will notice the password field. Control S, and there we go with the password. Okay, rounded field with the icon in text and the icon. It is visible now. First let me just enter some password right in here. Let's say my password is 12345 and ALI. Okay, that's my password from 126 and Ali. It's visible now. Okay, and also let's open the widget, the rounded password field. In here I was talking about that. Now it's visible. Okay, and the icon is that one. You guys can see that. So if obscure text, then we will show that icon, and you guys can see that, and the password also. If the text gonna be not obscure, then what we will do, we will simply show that icon, and the password gonna be in dotted form. It's visible now, and you guys can see the icon. Let's go ahead and click upon that. It's visibility off now, and you guys can see the password. It's right inside a dotted form. That's why right in here we have that gesture detector on tap, and right inside the set state we set that obscure tags. Okay, it's changing the result dynamically, and we are having that icon as a suffix. Okay, and you guys can see that right in here. That's why it's right inside on the right side, because we made it as a suffix icon. So I hope it's clear now, and there's all the working for the rounded password field, and you guys can see the result right in here. So basically that's it for this video. This video is getting a little lengthy. Right, from the next video we will work further. So see ya.